The owl has got your essence.
What does that mean?
He's just got this cool, calm, collected sort of like, don't mess with me kind of vibe. And sort of your eyebrows as well.
What I'm really happy about is they didn't just make this eyebrow go across there like that.
Do you know how many people do that when they send pictures of us?
What, they like putting a...
Yeah, the eye.
It's not nice, is it?
Yeah, I don't think it's nice. And I've said that many times.
Yo, what do you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.
Anyway, so here we are.
Very nice, man. Very good.
Are you excited?
Very excited. I have this weird thing with excitement. I don't know how to deal with it. Like,
I'll be honest with you, it looks like you're dealing with it pretty fine.
No. But I feel like it's like when something really nice happens, you worry that it's going to be over.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's like when you get a nice cake, you don't want to eat it for a while because you worry about just having the crumbs left on the box.
Can I tell you a really sad story?
Oh.
So, when I was a kid... What are you laughing at? So, when I was a kid, I was desperate for a television. Yeah. I was quite a sport as a kid. I begged and begged.
Actually really, you carry that energy into being an adult in some ways.
Being spoiled?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you think so?
There's a vibe. Well, no, it's just like, I'm going to get what I want. Like, you know, the little girl out of Willy Wonka and the Charlie Factory. Charlie Factory.
Violet Beauregard?
Yeah.
Do you think I've got a violet energy?
You've got violet in you. Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, I've been begging for a TV. Eventually my parents relented, got me a TV, and they put it up on like a... Do you remember those like sort of arms that come out there?
Wow, that's bougie.
No, but it's not
what
really.
We're talking like 1985, 86?
88.
88?
88, yeah.
So you've been 14?
Why are you doing this?
Sorry. It's the only time I'm really good at maths.
Yeah. So anyway, I had the TV.
Yeah.
I was really into raisins.
Raisins? What the food, raisins?
No, well, what's the other option?
Well, no. By the way, but raisins were big characters when we were kids because they had that little advert, didn't they?
Yeah, I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah. And they had
I wasn't into them.
no.
If that's the other option.
So you're lying there. So you're 88. You're 9, right?
10.
Yeah. Right. And you're lying there just scoffing back at raisins, looking at the TV on it. But TV's on the arms. That is bougie back then.
No, not on like it's like a real cheap It doesn't. I'm making it sound bougie than it is. It's not bougie.
Yeah, but
it's like
the
it looks.
Back of you're talking a TV.
No, but it's like I didn't have an actual full size. It's like a little portable TV.
Yeah, and
then it's on like a little arm that my dad had screwed into the wall, like a little hinge thing.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look bougie.
No,
it looks. I'll be honest with you. If I was to use a word for it, incel. Right. So I had that arm, and my mum had bought me a big tub of raisins. Right. Yeah. And I was lying in bed, TV there, I was watching a film, just up in my room, right? So the first early days of not having to be in the living room to watch TV, right, for me.
You're 10.
Yeah. Sitting, eating the raisins, watching a film, and I was this is such a sad story, I'm so happy that I'm watching a film, eating raisins in my own room, that I started to think, life can't be like this forever. And I started crying.
Jesus. I had no idea.
Can you? What?
That's so bleak.
Now, thankfully, nobody came to speak to me because if I would say, like Charlie, my youngest is about that age now, right?
Yeah.
If I saw him crying in his room,
and
I went up to him and I went, "Mate, you okay? What's up?" I just don't know if life's always going to be as happy as this. I would fucking call somebody.
I'd cry myself. If I went to go, number one, can I just say, I don't think I've really ever had a moment like that.
What do you mean?
I've gone, this is it. This is, by the way, that could have been, like that's the pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
That could have been it for you. That was obviously you've had great times since, but that.
I don't know. But if you're talking about people talk about happiness index.
What was the film, by the way?
I don't want to talk about what the film was.
Basic Instinct.
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
No, it wasn't Basic Instinct. What made you go to Basic Instinct?
Just the way that you didn't want to talk about it.
Oh, it's because it was Fistful of Dollars. I was really into westerns.
Really? You're just massively into Clint Eastwood.
I loved Clint Eastwood films when I was about that age. What can I tell you? Yeah.
What, VHS? Or it was just on?
I think it must have been on. I didn't have a video.
Wow. Good.
Yeah.
I never thought you would be.
It's quite a dark story, isn't it?
The
ingredients of it. A kid eating some raisins, watching a Western film. That sounds like quite a light story. And then you
Fistful of dollars.
You do a little bit of scratching beneath the surface. Actually, incredibly
dark.
Which is
the
Fistful
of Dollars? What happens in that one?
Isn't that with? This is really. I think the bad guy's called Ramon in Fistful of Dollars. And
you could play Ramon now.
Well, it's funny you say that, Tom. So I liked that film so much, my dad started calling me Ramon.
Wow.
Like just around the house. But then obviously he got into such a habit of calling me Ramon that one day he came to pick me up from school and he said, Ramon. And then obviously I got absolutely fucking hammered.
Did you used to talk about your adulation and like for Western films at school?
Not publicly, no.
Was it mucky? I like Westerns as a kid though.
Yeah, I don't know. I sort of kept my opinions to myself about stuff like that.
Really?
I think I was embarrassed.
You're quite opinionated now.
Now?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm opinionated?
Well, you have opinions and you let them out.
So does everybody.
Yeah, no. But
I don't think I'm that front-footed about my opinions.
No, I wouldn't. But I would say that I always thought you'd be the little boy at school who'd be like, I love Westerns and all that. There'd be a conversation of someone going, hey, man, has anybody seen Back to the Future? And you're like, have you seen Fistful of Dollars?
Where am I at school, first of all?
Huh?
Hey, man. Where's this school?
In Crawley.
Right.
There's just one kid who's just probably
I was into, by the way, don't fucking make it like I wasn't into Back to the Future.
No, Star Wars?
I went in a bit passionate on that.
Star Wars.
I like Star Wars. You didn't like Star Wars, did you?
I didn't mind Star Wars. I just found it a bit one note at times.
Star Wars is one note.
Oh, just like
how is it one note?
Because the good guys are like so fucking prevalent and so like. At times, I'm like, I actually
think
gives a stormtrooper a chance.
Can I tell you something? This is another perfect example of you just deciding on an opinion.
No.
You've walked into the opinion shop and you've got the good guys are too prevalent in Star Wars opinion. I'll take that. You've got no backup arguments.
There's nothing. We know nothing of the stormtroopers and where they're from. And actually, there's quite a lot of information that would suggest a lot of them are probably sort of like get jobs as stormtroopers. They're not particularly well treated. It's like there's a part of me that goes, actually, I want to know a little bit about them and what's going on behind the scenes. Like as a stormtrooper.
That happens in later films.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good guys being stormtroopers. It's all like, the handsome, cool ones.
At no point is it, suggested that there's any good guys or bad guys. There's the Empire and there's the Rebellion.
Come on.
Who are the good guys? Who are the bad guys? That's up to you to decide.
So does anyone who
I grew up thinking Darth Vader's got a point.
Why?
Just, you need to squash something.
What you're doing now is you're being a little rascal. You're being very Ramon. No one's watching that going, oh, poor old Darth.
Yeah.
I do actually think it's very sort of emasculating when they pull off his mask at the end.
Emasculating?
I don't know if emasculating is the right word, but it's very just do it in private, mate.
Well, what do you mean? He is in private. He's. By the way, do you think Star Wars is a documentary?
No,
it's just him.
He leaves in there for everyone to see like that, right? Or does he throw him out the back of the vessel?
The vessel?
No,
it's a very private moment.
I always thought there was other people here.
He doesn't fucking chop his head off and put it on display.
Did he take him back to the bonfire that they all have?
The bonfire?
The party they have with the Ewoks.
What's going on?
No.
That's on another planet, by the way.
Does he take his dad back?
His ghost turns up, doesn't he?
Oh, I always thought he took his dad back there and showed everyone. I don't know. I haven't watched that film for probably 20 years, but I always thought he turned back up.
I've not watched it for a while, but I'm starting
to think
the big bonfire. A dark web version.
No, but
what about the bit where Leia's doing reverse cowgirl on Luke?
No, but when they turn up, I always thought it was like, hey, everybody, look at this.
Sorry, your recollection of that scene is that Luke turns up with the body of his father and throws him on the fucking bonfire in front of the Ewoks.
I thought that's what happened. Like he turned up and everyone was like, have you killed Darth Vader? And he's like, yeah, I got him. And then, I got him. And then he threw him on but he's also my father. And he was your dad as well.
This is why that sort of thing is dangerous to me because that's what your recollection.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I haven't watched it for years.
Yeah. Anyway, why did you talk about Star Wars? Oh yeah, because you're talking about.
Yeah. It feels like that's the thing most of the kids like in your class would have been watching rather than Fistful of Dollars. But actually, you're quite highbrow as a kid.
Why?
Well, Fistful of Dollars is
it's just a Western cowboy film, isn't it?
It's actually, I think it's an Oscar-winning movie. If I'm honest. Fistful, yeah.
What were you into at 10?
Well, ironically, probably Star Wars. Like Back to the Future, Teen Wolf, Like I liked a movie, even still do, like where, you know, sort of like the underdog comes well, you know, and sort of, you know, you could watch it, stuff like set around a school, where I always still to this day have that sort of I always used to hope that something, you know, you'd be that sort of a smelly sort of outcast kid, and then all of a sudden,
I imagine that dream was easy to achieve, wasn't it? And then what was the other bit?
Came so easily. No, but that one day that people would find you cool and sort of. Have you ever seen Grease 2? That's probably my favourite film.
That is a good film. Yeah.
I loved Grease 2.
That thing of like coming good and suddenly everybody thinks you're cool. It's an intoxicating story.
Oh, mate.
I used to imagine that happening. I remember like I used to like wear, this is so sad, but I used to wear like quite cool t-shirts to bed when I was a kid because like in my head, like one day, like, I don't know, all of the kids would be demanded to come out in the middle of the night and like meet up. And then they'd be, oh my God, Romesh, you wear that to bed? And I'm like, yeah, man.
Wow, that's... To be fair,
was I a psychopath?
I had a weird thing for quite a while where, as an adult, I used to sort of, just in case a house got broken into, like wear sort of clothes that made me look sort of like, you know, quite cool. Like so
to bed.
Yeah, like if the house got broken into, that's why I never sleep naked, because I don't want to confront a burglar and I'm naked.
Right.
And there's a moment where it's terrifying, and then he just laughs.
Yeah.
I don't think I look threatening naked. I look straight away. You can.
Who looks threatening naked? Do you think?
I think if you've got a 6-pack and a big dick, you look threatening. I think The Rock would look. I think if you broke into The Rock's house and he came out and he went, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's more like the me go, "What are you doing?" There's a gut. It's all hairy. I look like it's literally the sort of missing link between man and ape.
Yeah, but I think that's more frightening because you don't know what they're going to do.
What?
Like if The Rock comes out, what do you do? Just throw a fucking carb at the geezer? Like, you know.
Oh, wow, that's such a stand-up joke.
But I'm just saying, like.
No, are you telling me, right? Or okay, I even think if you robbed David Beckham's house and he was naked, he'd look, you know, not terrified. He's just got it all together. And
if David Beckham walked out butt naked and went, "What are you doing?" You'd be terrified.
He probably wouldn't say. Oh, by the way, I think his voice has become more manly, and I feel like he's got a more like husk to him now.
Have you seen what he's done to his face?
No, he's had it like...
but he's had like fillers and shit.
Yeah.
Would you have plastic surgery?
No.
Ever?
No.
But you told me that you'd have hair plugs.
I've thought about hair plugs, that's different. Yeah. But then I wouldn't...
How is it different?
Oh, he's had hair plugs, I think.
Beckham?
Yeah, if you look at the
evidence.
So
have I, though. It's not massive.
Have you had hair plugs?
No, I've not got hair plugs, but I would consider it. Look, can you see here?
Oh, my heart bleeds for you. You got a millimetre. Look, I've literally... It's all gone.
I know, I can see.
Everything. There's nothing.
Why don't you get? Do you know what you could get? Have you considered getting stubble tattooed on?
Like Chris Eubank Jr.
Yeah. Has he?
I think that's what he's got, yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about...
No, because I think that would look awful. By the way, I've just been doing that, 2016 thing that people are doing, where people look 10 years later. It's an Instagram.
Yeah, I've actually been sent a photo. This is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know about this 2016 thing.
Yeah.
Charlie Baker's sent a photo to me from 2016. I'm not going to tell you anything about this photo. I just want to see what your reaction is. You ready?
Yeah. It's actually quite sweet. You look like you're in like a 90s American sitcom. Like
Tom, look
cheers.
at me.
Can I say you're in 2 of mine for 2016? And they're actually 2 of my favourite photos of my life. So 2016, weirdly, is kind of the birth of the wolfandowl in some senses.
Why?
I think I did Hip Hop Saves Your Life in 2016.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know this photo.
This is actually a really lovely photo of us. I think that's a beautiful photo of us. We did this podcast together. So that's 10 years ago. And then also that year, we did the Comedy Store together.
Yeah.
You were really, really supportive. You were so sweet. And this is actually genuinely one of my favourite pictures of all. I think that's a really sweet picture of us.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, but it sums off our relationship. Look how happy I am to be there.
That should be in the Daily Mail, and the caption is, they did both end up dying virgins. If it's a choice between looking like that and looking like how I look now,
I think you look good now. You know, I got so accustomed to you with the beard and enjoyed the beard, loved the beard years.
Yeah, you didn't mind it on your thighs, did you?
And now I look at you, I don't know, it feels like you've progressed into this guy who's been brave enough to have this moustache.
Brave's not a... Yeah, but I had it with a bit of
I'm not
stubble.
saying brave and I'm like making you out to be like,
Like a fireman.
Yeah. By the way, fireman. Well, I met this fireman. I think I talked about him before. I was in Cambridge. I met this fireman. He had a moustache. He was the sexiest guy.
Is this when you got stuck in the Travelodge toilet?
No. I have been stuck in the toilet.
Yeah, I'll be beyond surprised. What happened?
Did I tell you about when I had to retrieve that person from the? I got something out of a toilet cubicle.
No.
I was in a pub a few years ago. I went for a wee. Was washing my hands, and this voice was like, "Help! Help! I'm stuck in the toilet." And I was like, "Okay, let me."
You the only one in the pub?
Yeah, at this point, no, not in the pub. There's other people. I was the only one in the toilet.
Oh, sorry, right.
So I got to the toilet door, and it was like, "What's your name? Are you okay?" And they're like, Martin. I was like, okay, it wasn't Martin.
By the way, I'm absolutely. Why the fuck are you asking him his name?
Have you never said like the first thing you have to do is find someone's name in any kind of distress?
It's not distress.
So
He's locked in a toilet cubicle.
He's distressed. He's locked in the toilet cubicle. You know what's happening. Could be his daughter's birthday. They're about to sing happy birthday.
I just think you're approaching it like you've seen someone on a ledge. Right, like he can't get out of a toilet cubicle.
Yeah, he can't get out of the toilet. I don't know how long he's been there. He's just plucked up the courage to say something.
Fine.
Right?
Fine.
So I'm like, Martin, are you okay, mate? You all right? And he's like, yeah. I can't get out. I'm stuck. I can't get out. There's something wrong with the lock and the door. I can't get out. So I was like, let me...
Direct quote.
Well, yeah, something like this a few years ago, and I was drunk. And I was like, okay, let me try and get out. So I said, Martin, how far back can you stand from the toilet door? And he was like, I'm quite a big chap. I'm just, struggling to get too far back. I went, the only way...
That is a smart question, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Right. I went, the only way I'm going to do this is...
It's pretty horrible. I just saw your face display a little bit of pride there off the back of the compliment. But anyway, carry on. So I'm like, Thank you.
I turn around and I'm like, a couple of big kicks should see this door go through.
Right.
Okay. So I give it two big kicks. Like Hulk Hogan size sort of kicks.
Yeah.
Bigfoot kicks. And it won't budge. And I'm like, fucking this door. I said, Martin, we got one here, mate. This door, I've given it 2 kicks. He said, I heard them. They're big kicks. Right. By now, there's a few more people in there.
I listening to a true story?
Yeah,
okay.
I swear. More people have turned up now. Right. And
why?
Because they're going to the toilet.
Okay,
I can't close the toilet off. Wish I had. There's more people here. And I'm like, I'm telling everyone, this is Martin. He's stuck in the toilet trying to get him out. So then I'm going to have to go for a full shoulder barge. I literally run at the door with all of my pace. I smash through the door, clear Martin, like push kind of like past Martin as I come through, and nearly fall face first into Martin's shit. And he hasn't flushed the toilet.
Sorry, who's trying to leave a toilet before flushing?
No, I don't know why.
No.
I
Sorry.
swear this is the truth.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I swear he's not flushed it. He's left it.
But he's gone to go out of the toilet. How do you discover that the toilet you can't get out of the toilet before you flush the fucking thing?
I don't know how many pub toilets you've been in. The flush has gone.
17. How am I supposed to know the answer to that question?
There's loads of toilets you go. The flush isn't working.
Yeah. Okay.
So the flush might not be working. Might try. Do you know what I mean?
Fine. No. Do you know what? I've come into this quite punchy.
Yeah. You've got a punchy air about you.
And you're absolutely right.
And also, by the way,
I
at this
apologise.
point, I'm like there because I've gone through such ferocity through the door. Martin's, by the way, been clumped by the door, and he's quite, and I'm sort of squeezed up.
Was there toilet tissue in there?
Yeah, he wiped his bum.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah. And I think he'd also wiped his bum and done that thing where you like, almost like in a Darth Vader way, like left a little couple of bits of toilet roll just on the top to almost disguise it. That didn't look like it had been because I got quite. They didn't look like
I'm just trying to figure out why that's called the Darth Vader thing.
No, like in a film where someone dies and they pull like a little rug over them or something.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't think it's for the turd's dignity.
No, but so other people haven't got to see a dead body straight.
Right. Okay.
Right. So I'm now tried to get up and I went, bloody hell, Martin. And yeah.
And then what did he say?
He was quite thankful. We're quite tight up together. I have to go out, and then I sort of did a thing where he came out. I sort of made a joke with him about washing his hands. I'll wash mine as well. And then I did a thing later on. This was back in the day where I was a bit more. I'd have a few drinks in me,
right?
And I used to try to sort of be, sort of try to have a laugh. And now, sort of, I thought that And now I know, yeah. So
What's happening?
Martin then went back to the people he was drinking with, his family, and he was, and I would go over every now and again.
I know this is going to be so tragic.
Because I was sort of drinking with just a couple of mates that, like, have you ever been in a pub where you're drinking with a couple of people?
No.
And conversation has become a bit dry because you drink with the same people every night.
Yeah.
Martin and his family became like almost my new playground, right? So I go over to Martin and he'd be sitting with his family and I go, all right, watch this one if he bloody tries to go to the toilet again. He got himself locked. Oh, God. I can't even say it. I feel dirty. He got himself locked in that old cubicle, didn't he, Martin? And he'd go, yeah, thanks for sorting that out. And I'd just go, bloody watch him. And then I'd sort of try and make a few jokes in front of him.
What?
Just sometimes at Martin's expense. Sort of.
This is so sad, man.
This is why one of the reasons I gave up drinking was that I used to sort of find it. One of my favourite tricks when I used to drink was always like I'd find a group of people and go up and go, "Hello, mate, how are you?" And then the person would go, "Oh, they wouldn't know who I was." So I'd then spend the whole night just going, "Oh, do you remember Pop Pop?" And then I'd go, "Yeah."
Tom. Were you turning up to the pub on your own and doing this?
I used to go to the pub on my own quite a lot. It's so tragic. It's arguably more tragic than you watching a fistful of dollars with raisins. But yeah, I used to.
So what you do, you go, I'm just going to go to the pub on my own. And then
I wouldn't go, I'm going to go to the pub on my own. I go, I'm just going to pop. I was on my own. I didn't have a relationship at the time.
So, Tom,
and I had
there's no difference in what we're both saying. I didn't go, I'm going to go to the pub on my own. I'm just popping down the pub on my own. It's the same fucking thing. You went to the pub on your own.
The way I saw it is the bars. Fucking hell, this is tragic. Oh, I didn't think this was this tragic until I'm about to say it out loud.
The most surprising thing about this story is that you did not think it was tragic up until now.
A lot of the time.
By the way, I don't think there's anything tragic about going to the pub on your own.
But this is... No, I don't.
It's the other stuff. It's the stuff that you're doing when you get there.
Yeah, because my thought process was like, I know most of the bar staff, so I'm never actually on my own. I'll always have a chat with them. So I'd sort of turn up and, I sort of, by the end, I'd go to the pub every night of the week. I was living on my own at the time, or living with a mate. And I'd quite often sort of know people's rotas. I'd pop, is Kev not working tonight? Hello, mate. Oh, you're new here, new face. And then try and sort of... I used to take a lot of pride in being a local in a lot of different pubs.
Yeah. I've got to be honest with you. When you initially started telling that story, I thought it's sad. Not sad. Pathetic. Not pathetic.
But I used to do the thing of going, I'm part of the furniture.
Yeah, but think about it. If we look at it like from a caring point of view.
Yeah.
You were living on your own.
Yeah.
You wanted a bit of company.
Yeah.
You went down to the pub.
Yeah.
And the staff would be, it's quite sweet.
One of my favourite people to what I used to love is the different people you'd meet and drink with. There's a guy called Martin No Pants. We used to he was the first person I ever knew that went commando. Like, legitimately didn't wear any underpants.
It's a shame for Martin. So you were good friends with him?
I knew him. I knew him well enough.
So you know this guy Martin.
Yeah.
And he has this thing where he doesn't wear any underwear. And he thinks to himself, I wonder what my nickname would be.
I gave
Commando, Raw Dog. No. Martin No Pants.
What else is going on in your life?
Well, what else is going on in my life? And I'm slightly nervous to say this because I've got to be honest with you. I think I've come into this in I've just been to the dentist.
Yeah, you got a dentist actually.
And I had quite a traumatic episode at the dentist. Like where they were like, if you imagine this is like the side of my mouth, I had to really get in there.
Oh, wow, really out, yeah.
You know when they really
this bit of your mouth?
Yeah, and like they're trying to get to the...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you've got jowls as well.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, of course I have, yeah.
But like, when they're like really wrenching and trying to get in there. So I've had and I feel like it's affected it's made me a bit spiky, do you not think?
Yeah, of course.
I had to take a painkiller when I left because they said you're going to feel some residual kind of ache.
By the way, like, you had Invisalign done, right? Your teeth look beautiful. You still have you go to the dentist, you've had so many problems.
Well, actually, this is not something I've admitted publicly, but one of the major problems has been completely of my own doing.
What's the case?
So basically, this is quite embarrassing actually. I had like an issue with my teeth like up here, and I needed to have like a crown put on it or whatever. And so they had to like, I've got a problem with going to the dentist.
Yeah, hence a gentle dentist.
Yeah.
Shout out to
So I had like a temporary thing put on.
Yeah.
And the temporary thing's supposed to last 2 weeks until the actual crown comes back.
Right.
And then they fit the actual proper crown. So I had the temporary thing put on, and then I didn't go back for 3 years.
What? You've had that? Don't they go manky and rotten?
No, they don't go manky, but what happens is they've like prepared it to be like properly protected. They put a temporary thing on there. Then I've used that like it's a permanent thing, and then I made the problem worse.
Oh my God.
And then they had to. So basically, the reason I've had to go back is my own doing.
So now, is it done now? Or are you still?
Mate, I've literally just had my last treatment.
Wow.
I'm hygienist and nothing, baby.
Is that though? Because the trouble is, dental wise, I mean, your teeth look amazing.
Do you think so?
Yeah, they look nice.
All completely veneered now. Can you tell?
Veneers?
Yeah.
I thought it was Invisalign.
No.
So what? You got those horrible little
when
nubs?
they shave the
Oh, they're the worst, by the way.
What? I've just had them done.
My mate's got those, and 3 of his front teeth have fallen out, and now he can't be bothered to get it done.
Yeah,
he hasn't got the money.
These aren't veneers.
He's just got 3 nubs where his teeth used to be.
Yeah, because they have to shave it down, don't they? Yeah.
So, but he hasn't got the money to repair. He was doing all right, cracking on through life, had all his teeth done with the nubs. His 3 of these teeth have fallen out, and now he's really struggling.
How close are you with him?
We're not close enough. I'm paying for 3 teeth.
Why not?
Well,
Is somebody you know's got nubs?
Can I say, by the way, I've already lent him money before and never got it back.
But I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't call this a loan then, if that makes you feel better.
No, I'm not. So I'm not paying for his teeth.
There's a guy you know is a mate of yours walking around with that front teeth.
Do you know? I've had bits and bobs. It's like losing hair, right? It's actually sort of it's the maketh of the man.
I don't think having missing front teeth is the maketh of the man.
No, he's got this one. He's got that one missing.
Yeah, that's front.
That one.
That's front.
I think it's.
I mean, you're getting more and more front. There's 3 fronts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm not. I've lent him money. He didn't pay me back. Like I lent him money like 3 years ago. He never paid me back. And in that time, he had his teeth done. Went to Turkey, had other stuff done.
Yeah.
He's lived quite the vibrous lifestyle. And now, literally, is in a situation where I'm going to lend him more money.
Has he asked you for the money?
Well, he's hinted at it.
Right. What did he say? How did he hint?
Well, we've been out.
Imagine I'm Tom Davis, and you're.
Where are we?
Let's say we are at the bowling alley.
Okay, bowling alley.
Yeah. We've decided to meet up. We wanted to do something different because we keep going out for drink. Right. You don't drink.
Yeah.
So
he drinks, by the way. It's really
so he
drinks. His teeth.
Well, you said it's a veneers thing.
Yes, veneers.
All right, fine. Yeah. So we're at the bowling alley.
Okay.
We're next to each other on the thing, and like, I don't know.
Oh, Tom, nice strike. You're the best bowler I've ever seen.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, no, it's difficult.
You're looking good as well. Looking nice.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Like, it's in a world where things get more and more difficult, you can only hope that your sartorial kind of influence can help make things a little bit happier for people. Often I will be walking along the road and like someone will see me in a new jacket or something, and I think, do you know what? I've made their day a little bit better. So a lot of people consider sort of dressing well a thing that affects you, but I often consider it something that affects everyone around you. Sometimes you might walk into a sandwich shop and somebody sees you walk past and they go, do you know what? I came in here for a little bit of crust. Now I've got myself a little bit of self-esteem. Thanks to that fella right there. Do you know what? I think I might buy myself a jacket like that and I might feel better about myself. So in many ways, you consider it me attiring myself with the vestments of somebody that's successful. But actually what I'm doing is enabling other people to be more successful in their own existences.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
To cut a long story short.
By the way, while you were talking, I went and got us a couple of drinks. I didn't hear everything that you said.
Wow, it's incredibly rude.
Oh, God, it's going to be so painful drinking this ice cold Coca-Cola with 3 teeth missing.
Do you need a straw?
No. It should be fine. Huh. Stupid teeth. What was I even thinking?
Yeah, why did you get veneers, mate?
Well, I don't know. You'd probably be able to put it better than me because you're brighter and more intelligent. But,
What made you get veneers?
Well, remember how bad my teeth used to be?
No.
Well, they were terrible.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't have a toothbrush until I was 14. So, and then basically I just had no
Great
confidence.
birthday, that though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Actually, it wasn't my birthday. It was when my dad got out of prison.
When your dad got out of prison, he bought you a toothbrush?
No, it was the only thing he brought back from prison.
Okay, where do you think that had been?
I'm not sure, but one end of it was really sharp. So
the other end smelled like someone's anus, I imagine.
Yeah, weirdly so, actually. Yeah, so, but they say you'll never get those first years of cleaning your teeth back. I don't know why I'm holding this glass. Yeah, so my teeth they never stood a chance, really. So, and then I got those veneers done, felt really good about myself.
Yeah, I can imagine you did. No, great veneer. I mean, I did say to you, they've got to take some of the enamel down, and there's health repercussion of that. And I often say to people, you know, if vanity be your master.
Can I borrow £1,000 to have my teeth redone? Can I borrow £1,000 to have my teeth redone, please?
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. You know, we struggle, we toil. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, or I don't know if I mentioned it this afternoon. I certainly do talk about it all the time, but I used to be a scaffolder. And used to work on a site. Is that how much you reckon it'll cost?
So Emily said it would be £1,000, yeah. He was telling someone else.
How close are you to giving him that money?
I'm not close. Like, genuinely, I lent him money before.
Yeah.
Because he was in a bit of a dire strait. He was going through a bit of a tough time. I lent him money. We spoke. I'm like, here we go. And this is a loan. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got enough money that I could just freely give it to people.
Yeah, sure.
And then when he was doing really well for himself, I'd be out of him and he'd be buying drinks and he'd be in. Like,
and did you ever mention it at that point?
But then it's awkward, isn't it? He's in designer clothes, head to toe, driving a brand new motor. So it's awkward then to just turn around and go, well, have you? You know, so it was sort of he was very frivolous with his money.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, mate.
Yeah, well, that is what it is. But now, you know, it's maybe a metaphor for life.
In what way?
Well, like, don't always.
It's the grasshopper and the ant, isn't it?
Is it teeth?
What?
The ant's missing some teeth.
No, but isn't the thing where, like, isn't the story of the grasshopper and the ant? Can we look up the grasshopper and the ant, please? It's like, do you know Aesop's Fables?
No. What's Aesop's Fables? You got so theatre these days.
I'm not theatre. Aesop's Fables is like...
Right, what's the grasshopper and the ant?
The ant and the grasshopper, there you go. The fable describes how a hungry grasshopper begs for food from an ant when winter comes and is refused. Okay, I've not really gone into the whole story. Anyway, one of them stores food during the summer and the grasshopper's fucking around.
Yeah.
And the ant's like picking up stuff and putting it in his store or whatever, and the grasshopper's going, oh, you sad little like, why don't you just enjoy yourself?
Right, yeah.
The ant's going to just put some stuff together, and then the grasshopper's going, fucking dickhead.
Yeah.
And then it gets to winter.
And he's got no.
The ant's got shitloads of stuff. You're the ant.
Yeah. Probably
and your mate's the grasshopper.
I was also, by the way, the grasshopper before in my life. So
yeah.
But I'm not in a situation now giving this guy money.
No, but you could do. You're doing really well.
I'm not doing well enough that I can start paying.
I mean, look, you know, you got a nice house. Look, do you know what happened? You're so worried that I was going to like pull out your tax return or something. You fucking knocked the statue. You've been in films.
Yeah.
You're in sitcoms. This is doing all right, as you can tell. That didn't come cheap, right? Yeah. You're on tour.
But also, we don't know about rainy days. I'm not. If I'm going to lend someone money and help them out, it's going to be someone I look and go, oh, you know what? They'd look after me if I went for a tough time.
Oh. Well, I don't think that's the way you should give.
Really? So you don't think that if I look at it and go, okay, I've given this guy money. Yeah. He didn't look after me. Like he's not.
He frittered it away.
He's frittered it away. Also frittered a lot of other money away. Okay. Right. And then I'm going to go back in and give him more money. And then when he does well again, which inevitably he will, he's one of those people who very much he's a roller coaster kind of guy. He's a Ronan Keating. He's up and down, right? He's not going to then go, when he's got his new teeth, he's not going to go, I remember every time he looks in the mirror going, actually, it was Tom who sorted me out these.
But that's not the reason you do it. The reason you do it is to repair his teeth.
No, but also, but you're not doing it for gratitude, but you do that once, and then if you lend someone money, if I went, here we go, here's this, this is a gift from me to you. Or if he went, can you give this to me? Can I have this? Yeah. And I went, there we go. But he was like, I will sort you out when I've got it. I'll sort you out. And then to always, when you're out, to see them show it off and then never once go, oh, I've got you for that thing. I won't forget that. I don't do it for that, but I do find it's a thing of
right.
Where do you come in?
No judgment here, but I get it. If the guy doesn't thank you or whatever.
It's not thanking me. It's the fact that he's not
remembering it. No, I get it.
He's not remembering. He's not paying
showing
it back.
Gratitude.
He's not going, oh, here, by the way, you've just had a kid.
No, I get it.
And I'm like, not necessarily at the time doing that well for myself. It's ups and downs this game, baby.
No, I get it. That's fine. Yeah, well, it's about that time, Tom, for you to get into the. Actually, before we do get into, I'm really sorry to do this, but before we do get into this, we digress from what I wanted to talk about.
Yeah. Okay.
You're wearing jeans.
Yeah.
I can't think of the last time. Well, I know I've seen you wear jeans before. This style of jean.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear. Can you talk me through it, please?
I saw Jacob Elordi in a pair. I really liked what he was doing with them. Right. Jacob Elordi's become my new guru. He's a big guy. He's tall.
Yeah.
I look at him.
Where did you see him wearing these jeans?
I think it was somewhere on.
What are these jeans?
What make?
No, what is the style? What is it? What do you call this?
I think it's like a boyfriend cut type thing. I think it's something like that. Like
a boyfriend cut.
Yeah.
And what's is that like? What is that wash?
It's like this is like an acid wash, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah. But then I didn't want to embarrass myself by saying that. That's acid wash, right? Yeah.
What's your real feeling on it? Do you think I'm too old for jeans?
No, of course you're not too old for jeans. 60-year-olds love jeans, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think I think it's good. What my question to you is this: you're a bit of a clothes horse.
I like my clothes.
Yeah, you love your clothes, and you always look good, today included. And
go on.
But like, do you get like? So, for example, you must have known this is a bit of a different gene for you.
Yeah.
Was there any?
Catherine hates them. She's not a fan.
What did she say?
She just was like, oh my God, they're not. If I put these on and we were going out for a date or we were going to go out for a bit of lunch,
she wouldn't let you wear them.
No. She'd go, you're not wearing those.
Why? What's her issue with them?
She doesn't vibe with them. Whereas I quite like them, and also I've always liked to pick up a little piece where you just go, oh, this is a bit different.
Yeah, but is there then any nerves when you wear them out? Like when you came here today.
In what sense? Are people laughing at? No,
not laughing. I'm not saying laughing. No, when you wear something
I've
a bit
always
different.
worn stuff that's like back in the day. I remember buying a pair of leather trousers. I think I've talked about this on here before. I got coerced into wearing. Like I was in Sutton in a place called Times Square. They used to have a clothes shop there. And this guy,
it's hilarious to me that Sutton's got a Times Square. But anyway,
he was called Slick, and he used to run I can't remember the name, but he used to run this cool clothes shop.
Is that the one just down from the Empire State Building?
And look at this guy. And he had these like faux leather trousers,
right?
In my size, pleather, yeah. And he went, these would be. Basically, I went in for a pair of jeans. And he was like, oh, no, these would be great for you. You look amazing in these. You look sick in these, man. And I was like, oh, serious? And so I tried them on. And I wasn't sure. They were quite tight, pleather. And him and the guy who works, I think it was called Faraz. He was called Faraz. And they were like, oh, mate, you look the bollocks, bruv. You're going to fucking smash it. We're going tonight. I was like, Blue Orchid in Croydon. And they're like, oh, mate. They're literally like, and they were like, 60 quid. And I was like, so I brought them with remember those like Versace sort of like black t-shirts.
Fucking hell.
They sold me one of those as well. And
I think what that look is.
I think it's a look. I think it's
sort of like
if you're turning up to Blue Orchid in 1998.
Yeah. So you wore them.
Everyone else,
what shoes were you wearing?
Probably a pair of Patrick Cox wannabes.
Oh my God, with leather trousers?
Yeah.
Okay, gone. So then what happened? What was the reaction?
Can I just say, everyone else in my area, and probably yours as well, pretty much there was a uniform back then. 501s.
Like a smart shirt.
Yeah, like a smart shirt, usually quite big fitting.
Yeah.
Maybe a Harrington.
Yeah.
Patrick Cox wannabes or Reebok Classics, little spray jupe. So it was a big, big move. I remember turning up, I can't remember the bar we used to go into before.
Turning up to meet your mates for the first time in leather trousers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus, you have to give yourself a fucking pep talk in the mirror before you get out.
No, but
there.
I turned out thinking because I'm so influenced by what other people think.
Yeah, you're drunk off the compliments you got in the shop. Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get them on.
Yeah.
You know, and I remember getting off the train. Oh my God. I remember getting off the train at West Croydon and people were like wolf whistling. Like, like walking past a group of, I mean, I'm 17, 18 at the time, walking past a group of that sort of proper geezers and go, hey, where are you going, babe?
Did any alarm bells start ringing at that point?
No, but I used in my head just think, oh, they're just, jealous.
Jealous?
Or like, oh, they're just having banter. I've been teased all my life.
I bet they haven't got 60 quid for a pair of big trousers.
But also just thought that someone, it was, I remember being, do you know that actually the work, I remember rinsed by a group of girls in a kebab shop after, with them on. It was,
Kebab shop after is when I got rinsed.
Yeah, that's
I told you about when I wore the bandana.
Yeah.
And then of course. Nice tea towel.
Yeah. The kebab, it's a real place if you want your ego. Yeah. You want your ego, and also
they've often got like, it's all mirror.
Yeah.
So often it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and then you see what you've actually looked like.
About I forgot. I never, I was dancing quite seriously. I remember getting a really, really sweaty bum. Oh man, this is so, I can't believe I'm
in the trousers?
Yeah, I was like sweating, everything sweating,
It's disgusting.
Right. So the sweat on my bum was like so bad, I had to go and get some napkins.
To give yourself like a courtesy wipe?
No, to put them between my bum cheeks. So the sweat was, oh my God.
You put napkins between your bum cheeks? As like a mop-up thing?
Yeah, so it wouldn't be so sweaty.
But I don't understand why you needed to do that. I mean, I knew you were getting really sweaty, but what
my pants were wet right through nearly.
Okay.
Right? Because I was dancing, right? And then I was like, it's quite uncomfortable with your butt.
I'm trying to think, the 17-year-old you with a black Versace t-shirt, pleather trousers, wallabies, sweating his arse off, just absolutely going for it. Like,
sweet like chocolate. Da, 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 da.
I'll bring you flowers.
I used to think, because also, by the way, what's insane at that time is we didn't have camera phones. So I used to really give it sometimes on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Right?
Those were the good old... By the way, that's a really good observation. Yeah. Those were the good old days. You could dance however you wanted.
But no one videoed you and then just showed you. And, oh my God, have you seen you like that? I could see people sometimes sort of staring and whatever.
Nobody videos you when you're having a nice night out and you think you look good dancing, and then they show you the video, then everyone starts laughing, and then you go, I'm going to go home. And they go, don't go home, Rom. And you go, don't go home, mate. And you go, yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So anyway, where'd you get the napkins from?
From the bar.
Right. So you said, can I have some napkins?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I had to, and then I peeled.
What they wouldn't have done is thought you spilt anything. They've just looked at you and gone, he's got a sweaty arse crack.
Also, I didn't want to go in the toilet and put them in.
Yeah.
Because do you ever go to the Brookie back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah, the toilets were quite sort of savage, do you know what I mean? And also, so I didn't want anyone thinking I was just sticking stuff up my bum.
Yeah, sure.
So I just found a dark little corner and did it, just subtly.
In the corner of the club?
Yeah, I just did it quickly. Like, slip in. And
then how did you feel after that?
Well, to be fair, it was one of the worst inventions I've ever made. Because the truth is...
I mean, I don't think the word invention has been misused to that level in the history of language.
Well, the truth of it is it had the opposite effect that I desired. Well,
the napkins started sweating?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's hot down there.
No, the napkins then became quite drenched.
Yeah, of course.
But also very much like it became almost... I ended up basically with sort of like sores and like a bit of a nappy rash around my bum. It was quite a... yeah, it was quite... yeah. Having to go in like that morning, like the morning, sort of on the Monday morning, like go to work and get some nappy rash cream.
Imagine if you'd taken someone home that night.
Oh shit! No, the only thing I'd say is that was never on the fucking. That was sort of like dancing around like that.
Right, Tommy D, can you do us the honours of taking us out, please?
Okay. An egg falls on the floor. Smash crash. Pick it up, John. Put it in the bin. Don't worry about it. But what was this egg meant to be? What should it have been? Fried on someone's plate. Whisked carefully. A little bit of sugar and flour. That's a lovely cake, Melika. Thanks. I like cupcakes too. Truth is, some things are cut down in their prime before they reach the things that they're meant to be. Eggs, cats, dogs, people. It's really, really hard to look down upon the egg and not feel sad. Truth is, fulfillment is everything. But what about this? What about the journey the egg went on to get to that floor? Maybe that was his moment. Maybe the truth was that this egg had to hit the ground just for John or whoever else to be careful with other eggs, to seal their fate. Sometimes in life, the things that we wish we could be aren't actually the things that we should be at all. So today, when you're walking around and listening to this podcast, or even watching it, think to yourself, am I doing the thing I should be, that I'm destined to do? Or am I just an egg on the floor, looking up at a guy, wondering what could have been?
It's really beautiful message, and also a deep insight into our different perspectives. Because what could the egg have been? Could have been a cake, could have been a pancake, could have been, and not 1 second did you think it could have been a chicken. Yeah, but it could have gone on to lead a life. Thank you so much.
But it's the same ending.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you, Tom. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching and listening to The Wolfandowl. We'll see you next time.
Namaste.
Peace.
Yo, what do you want? Beak or jaws? Feathers or fur? Sharp teeth or feet with claws? Whatever's preferred. Just kidding, every word in this song's about two grown men dressed up as a bird and a dog.